Welcome back. Let's bring in Jeffery Nortey, a comedian and an actor. You might have seen him on your screens at different times. Jeffery, thank you so much for coming on the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fantastic. So you're my namesake. It's just that your name is spelled differently from mine. Joining us from Accra, Ghana. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Yourself?
Yeah, we're doing pretty well. So let's talk to you about the journey of your craft. We always like to start from there to help chronicle that journey and put it on record, because people don't just appear. They had walked off many things to be where they are today. But tell us about how you started off and how you're balancing being a comedian and being an actor.
Okay, so I didn't know that one day I'll be interviewed and be tagged as a comedian, because I started as as an actor in the film industry. As a budding actor, there were times when the scripts weren't coming. So what did I do? It was all about the burning desire within me, not really about the money then. And I decided to put the camera on myself, put the camera on myself, so that there's this kind of fulfillment that it comes with if you're passionate about something. Then from there, I started doing skits. Fast forward, it picked up. People were tapping me on the back. Oh, your skits are different. Your skits are with good quality. I'm like, yes, because I'm an actor. I'm coming from the film space. So fast forward, an actor sprouting in the space of comedy. And here we are. I mean, if it's working for you, why don't you put in your 100?
Ah, that's brilliant. So I could say that you're an actor playing the role of a comedian in real life. Does that work for you?
Not in real life. I would say I'm an actor, but most of my films out there, or most of the skits that went viral, are comedy skits. I mean, films that I was being hilarious in them. It's fine. We'll take it like that.
Exactly, because it's working, and it also speaks to how versatile you are. The many faces of Jeffery Nortey. I know you're prepared for that. But speak to us about how you've been able to also ensure that you cross the border with your craft, right? So today you're working with Nigerian actors, tomorrow with Ghanaian actors. You found a way to be relevant as well. So did this come off your skit, of the fact that you were able to think ahead? Because again, if people don't know you for your acting, they know you for your skit, and then they now say, oh, let's act together. So how were you able to cross the border with your craft?
Okay, so between Nigeria and Ghana, we know that Nigeria is having the numbers. And when it comes to skits and content creating, I mean, you guys are, if not 2 steps ahead, but you guys are ahead of us. So I've always been aspiring to be a global icon. And hey, in terms of business, you have to partner, you have to collaborate. So I just had to fly to Nigeria. I actually had the opportunity to start in the film with Bimbo. So right after the film and 2 other films, I decided to collaborate with the likes of Brain Jota, Sabalo, flew to Abuja to collaborate with Kalishtus and the rest, which is helping because in the space of social media, YouTube and other platforms, you actually have to collaborate with other faces, other acts to tap on their numbers and all. Yes.
So, there are people in Nigeria that are aspiring to be superstars, to be known or recognizable faces and recognizable voices in this space. But they are Nigerians, they haven't been able to break through. So seeing you from Ghana is a beautiful thing. We've seen Van Vika, we've seen a lot of Ghanaian actors who have done incredibly well right here in Nollywood. So talk to us, when you came in, when you started leveraging on the Nigerian space, what were the challenges you faced?
Challenges. First of all, you said there are creatives in Nigeria and they want to break through, and they haven't. Let me put this out there, okay? The fact that you think you're a creative, you think you're a skit maker, probably it's not your field. Probably it's you and your wife or your brother who thinks you're funny. It might not be your thing. You understand? You have to. discover your craft and invest in the craft. And also this creative thing, you just have to be consistent about it. Because the fact that you're good doesn't mean you should blow. That's one thing people should know. The fact that you're a good actor doesn't mean tomorrow you should be all over the place. You just have to keep investing. Now, talking about challenges when I was in Nigeria, working with the skit makers, the only challenge was that I wanted to work with some other faces, and I didn't get opportunity to work with them, like the likes of Macaroni. You know, he was going through a phase, so we didn't actually work. But we met, we had dinner, we spoke. So hopefully, when I come back to Nigeria, I'm going to grab him, and we are going to work. But hey, a very big thank you to Sabalo. When he comes to Ghana, I hold him down. So when I went to Nigeria, hey, he helped me with the link up and all. So the challenges, it was kind of thin.
And I think that's something we have that we should really leverage on. Because when you go outside there, some people still see Africa as one nation, right? Even though people try to correct them. No, I'm not from Africa. I'm from Ghana. I'm from Nigeria. But I think that could be a strength. You see the EU, for example, they can literally cross border except for Brexit and what that did. But largely, the EU is still able to see themselves as one in that sense. So you want to get a visa, you get a Schengen visa and stuff. So that's something we have going on for us. And I'm glad you talked about it. Collaboration, collaboration, collaboration. Yeah. So what are the big dreams for you that you think can come out of this collaboration? We've seen some of the biggest movies coming out of Nigeria over the past few years. New movies also doing big stuff. So what does Ghana have that you think Nigeria does not have? So you have comparative advantage in that. What does Nigeria have that you think Ghana does not have? So that's comparative advantage. Come together and make magic or money.
What a question. What does Ghana have? I think culture-wise, we have different stories. Okay, so we can collaborate and show the cultural differences. Yes, let me just keep it safe before I end up seeing myself on social media. Yes, but I mean, the culture is different. The way of life, what we eat, how we speak, and all that is different. I mean, on social media, we bash us. I know it's all for cruise.
Oh, of course. It's all love. It's all love.
Doctor kind of thing. I think we should find a way to put all these things in a film. It's for entertainment too, and we are also educating people. This is how the Ghanaian sounds. This is how the Nigerian sound and all that. Yes. But then again, collaboration is very important because, you know, when you come together, you strike harder. So in the next few years, I would also want to bring the Nigerian guys down here so we film in this country.
So I know you have a show, Three Faces of Jeffery Nortey, in June, right? What are those three faces, please? Because we know Two-Face, but you are Three-Face.
Okay, so I've developed characters for my skits. I mean, different characters. So the people have fallen in love with all these characters. I have the very calm character. I think this is the calm character that you see in movies. And there's this street character that in Ghana here, people love him a lot. He's called Dragon. You understand? And he's a kind of like street. He's supposed to appear like a drug addict who, you know, is very knowledgeable. But you never see him with substance because the character is supposed to be friendly so that even the kids can scream his name and all that. So, and there's other characters there. So I've been thinking, and also I'm a poet, I've been thinking, how can I bring all these things together and give the people a live performance, a monodrama experience? Then 2 years ago, I did Three Faces with Jeffery Nortey in a small space. And this time around, I'm going to the National Theatre on the 14th of June.
All right. Fantastic. Wish you the very best. Jeffery Nortey, comedian, actor, joining us from Greater Accra in Ghana. Thank you and wish you the very best.
Thank you so much. Well done.
You're getting in character. Well, that's it on the program. Thank you so much for your time and company. I'm Jeffrey Uzama. Bye-bye.
I'm Kayode Okikulu. Let's make today count. Don't forget, Sunrise Daily is next. Stay with Channels Television.